Welcome to the Miniature Lettuce Farm. We are a hydroponic farm located in Fayetteville, North Carolina. We specialize in miniature varieties of lettuce and herbs. Today we're going to talk about planting using the Kratky Method. These are just some clay pebbles that you wash off really good. They come really dusty and powdery, so just wash them off. This is a tomato plant that I'm planting in there. You can see that there are a little bit of the roots that are hanging down, and that is what's going to be in the water. I'm just filling in those clay pebbles to really make the plant stationary, and the clay pebbles absorb a little bit of water and help get the water to the plant. So that's always really good too. I ordered this net pot top from Amazon. I'll have everything in the description below. Here, this is a 5-gallon food grade bucket that we got from like Lowe's or Home Depot, and here we're just trying to test the pH. If you have not seen my video on measuring the nutrients to put in this, make sure you go to the video right before this, and it'll tell you about the nutrients that I use. You do want to make sure that the pH is correct, because at a certain pH is where the plants are able to absorb the nutrients. So you want them in a range that makes the nutrients really accessible to the plant. This is way too low. So this is way too low. You want it down in the light green, dark yellow to light green part. That's just some baking soda that we're putting in to try to raise the pH. We actually only had to do that once, and the pH was good. About in between 5.5 and 6.5 is a good space. This is the plant maybe a couple of days later. I think this was a couple of days later. Just look at how it's growing. Everything looks really healthy. So I'm not worried about the plant. It is growing really healthy and at a good pace. When you open it up, you can see that there are now more roots than they were before. The roots are starting to grow out of the side. And you can see where the water is not completely filling up the whole net pot section, because we don't want to drown the plant, but we do want the water to kind of be where the plant is and where the roots are. So you can see the roots are kind of growing out the side, so that's very good. That means this plant is growing, it's healthy, and it's getting what it needs. And then we're just going to kind of look at the plant over the next couple of weeks. And this is just me showing you as it grows, what the roots look like, what the water looks like over the next several weeks. So you can see we have a lot more roots now. The water still looks really good. The plant looks healthy. I actually think at this point, it was getting close to the light, so we went ahead and took it off of the crate that we had it on because it could be on the floor now. And now we actually have flowers. So this is just um, about 3 to 4 weeks later, and now we actually have flowers. And this is kind of my process of what I do. There are many ways to pollinate your plants when you're growing indoors, but this is just a glimpse into what I do and how I do it at this time. Look at those roots. Aren't those roots beautiful? Look at that. They're white. They're thick. The water still looks good. We actually had to move the plant, the tomato plant, from where it was and put it somewhere else, just to give it a little bit more space. But just look at how it's grown. Okay, this has been in there for about a month now. I actually had 2 plants in here, and I had to take one of those plants out, but don't worry. Um, attempting to repot that now. I'll have another video on that at another time. But I have not done anything other than that to this plant in the month that it's been in this pot. Look at those roots. Beautiful, beautiful roots all the way around. I haven't added any water to this, though. It does look like it's gonna need some water soon. So I will look into that, but look at those beautiful roots that are having no problem. And this was a little baby when I put it in here. Like I said, I haven't added anything to it other than when I put it in. Looks like I'm gonna have to add some water soon, but we'll worry about that soon. It stays right up under here. The lights are on a timer. I every morning just kind of take the plant and shake it really good. Tomatoes are self-pollinating. They have the male and female parts in every flower. So I shake it really good, but I also take a Q-tip rub it in, and I kind of do this number to really vibrate the flowers. I really want some tomatoes, y'all. Got another bunch over here. They haven't really opened up yet. Had some open. I think I dropped them, meaning the flower dropped. because there were a couple that were open. So I think the flower dropped, but in everything, even my peppers that I have growing, you're gonna have some flower drop. I'm not gonna let that discourage me. The plant is growing. Okay, if I could get this back up here. The plant is growing really well. I'm very happy on how the plant is growing. And I don't do anything other than that to it. And I leave these lights on. And they're on a timer. So they turn off when they're timed. It's right. Everything is right on the bottom of where I also do some seed germination. So yeah, grown a lot, hasn't it? And I'm not at this time trimming any runners or anything like that. This is supposed to be a not supposed to be, this is Tidy Treats variety of tomatoes. So it's supposed to be a smaller variety. So I'm not gonna do any trimming as of yet. If it does start kind of getting out of control the way tomatoes do, I will look at some trimming at that point. But right now, I'm gonna leave it as it is. I'm doing my morning routine with my flowers. And look what I found. Oh, I'm so excited. And I just can't hide it. And I am just so proud of these roots. Look at that. Now tomatoes are using up a lot of water, so probably this weekend maybe I may continue to let it grow like this for a while, but I'm sure at some point I'm gonna have to add, I might leave it like this for right now, add more water. But those roots are beautiful and gorgeous. I am just very happy and proud of myself. And I'm okay, I'll fix that later and make sure that's all the way on top, because right now it's giving me trouble with just one hand. But literally all I do is I do shake the plant, but then I also go back and I just tap, tap, tap. I do the same thing with all the flowers. I do kind of get up in there too, but most of it is just tap, 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 tap. Thank you for watching the video. If you have enjoyed the video, please make sure you like, share, and subscribe to my channel. We appreciate your support. Also, so that you can follow along and see all the new things that are happening on the farm, please make sure you go to my link in the description and follow me on all my other social medias. Again, we really appreciate your support and we thank you for watching.